Hello and welcome back to another weather video. Here's the latest. So there's now an 80% chance of this tropical wave becoming Ernesto. So a tropical storm or hurricane. Yeah, it's probably going to do that. Oh, deep breath. Man. Whew. I am having trouble breathing all of a sudden. Okay. Don't worry, I'm fine, I think. So I might have freaked some people out yesterday when I showed a model, aka, oh, jeez, why can't I breathe? Aka the GFS. And the GFS showed the Ernesto hitting the Outer Banks, and it yeah, that probably freaked people out. But don't worry, that is not what the models are showing now. And honestly, that was a bad model to show. I feel like I shouldn't have showed that because it's not that likely that that would have happened based on weather videos I've been seeing. It's not a super common. The track it was showing it was taking was not super likely based on like the way everything was set up. Now this is the Pacific slight chance of development of a tropical storm Maria. Could hit Japan, will hit Japan most likely. Now it is pretty wicked looking. However, it is not going to be super strong when it hits Japan. Probably only having sustained winds of 40 miles an hour. Now this is the cone, and personally, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the Weather Channel update. I preferred what it used to look like because I don't know why did they change it? It doesn't look good. I don't like the way the Weather Channel looks anymore. It's sad. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna likely make landfall near Sendai. I know I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry, but here this is named storm frequency in the Atlantic. You can see peak is around early to mid-September, and we are only in early to mid-August. So we have about another month until peak, and then the end of the season tends to be more back-heavy than the beginning of the season. Sea surface temperatures, if you can read Celsius, great. If you can't, then like me, and you're an American, basically what you're looking at here is if you see yellows and any color brighter than that, well, that's not a great rule of thumb since they're the. Okay, 26, 27, about 27 to 26, 27 degrees Celsius and warmer. So yellows, oranges, reds, and pinks, usually that is supportive for tropical development. A tropical storm, or a hurricane. So if anything gets into those colors, like a 28s and 29s and even 26s and 27s, this is not the best way of explaining it, but it goes into those regions and there's not too much wind shear, so there's nothing like ripping the storm apart, and it has good moisture, then it can develop, which is a lot of the Atlantic, which is why now, as we're getting into August, the season's probably going to really pick up now. This is just a closer look at it, and then, okay, first we're going to look at the European model. Here's what the European shows. It literally shows there's a storm in the bottom right coming up. It shows it could impact the Atlantic region of Canada, according to the European. But now they look like they're in better agreement. In fact, the GFS now also shows. Whoa, what happened? I don't know. Zoomed out a lot. But the GFS also shows it not impacting the U.S. now. However, it doesn't show it impacting the Atlantic region of Canada either. So the GFS is actually the ideal outcome now. We want that to happen. The European outcome would be a little bit unfortunate. Quite unfortunate, really, for the Atlantic region of Canada. So hopefully the GFS is actually what happens. But don't worry, the models will change a couple thousand more times. But that's all I have for you today. Stay safe.